Hi. Our next pattern is one of the most important patterns you're going to learn. It's the basis of many, many things that are going to follow. Traditionally, uh, and still, many people just use a stylus to make this pattern. It's called a get-gal or gel-get. It means come and go, and the reason they call it that is because uh, you take the stylus would go like this, and then like this. Okay, people still do that. Uh, we have come to using a comb. We call it a comb. We call it our get-gel comb, that makes that process uh, more precise. And this is the comb. It has notches in it that are set so that when we move the notch, the tine will go so it's just halfway. It absolutely splits the space in half. So the comb is set so it will go the long way, and when we shift, it splits the space in half, and you go back. And then it also will go this way. Same thing, you go one way, and when you come back, you shift it, and it splits the pattern in half. And you'll see, you get a very precise combing. So, and you'll see why we like to do that. Okay, I'm going to show you another thing as well. This little lesson is going to be packed with information. We're going to use the ribbon method again for covering the tank surface with paint. But instead of just starting with one color, we're going to use multiple colors. So here we go. Always, we have to clean that surface, okay? Cleaning it. And right away, before surface tension has time to build up, I do start with a stripe of color. And in this case, it is black again. Doesn't have to be. And right away, I have my next color that I'm thinking of. It's a nice turquoise right inside that black. But I'm not letting that black spread too much. I'm going right inside right away. This is how I get a lot of colors on my bath right away without adding, having one color on the base and then having to come back and add colors. So here I go. I'm staying always inside that spreading color. Now sometimes I like to repeat a color so I kind of get it balanced. Here I'm doing that dark turquoise again. I already did it on this other side. Over here I'm going to use this light blue over here because I want to balance it a little bit. Get that color on both sides. Here I'm using my lavender, my light purple, putting that in there. So you see I'm getting a lot of color. And you see they're not moving out as quickly. That surface tension is kind of holding it in place, pushing back against it. Now see that white won't spread too much, but I'm going to try to get a little in there. And I'm going to get a little on this side. And I'm even going to try to sprinkle a little white right down the middle. Now, there's a bunch of surface tension here. When I put this in here and I pull it back, it opens up this space, so there's more space for paint. So sometimes I'll just come in quickly and put another color right in there. If I tried to do it before I removed that surface tension, I couldn't have done it. But when you take the tension out, take that space out, it opens up a little space on the bath and you can put another color in. Okay. So there are enough colors. I've got my colors on here. I don't have to add more. Occasionally I will add a little more, but I'm happy with this. Now I'm going to start with this Get Gel comb. I've laid my paints this way. So that means I'm going to start my combing this way. So it mixes the colors like that. Now, the notch is right here on the edge, really important. I'm going to pull it straight through. When I get to the edge, I shift it and I'm going to hold it there. And I'm going back. Really important that when you shift, you stay there. If you wobble around in that notch, you won't get a nice straight line. Shift, back, shift, back, shift, back. So I'm weaving these colors together, shift, until, as long as I'm happy with the way they're combing out, mixing together. You see how they come together and the lines are nice and straight. That's because I'm honoring that notch and not wobbling between the space. Okay, one more time. Shift, shift back. Okay, okay. I always have these rags around. That's half a Get Gel. That's half. Now I'm going to do the full Get Gel. A full Get Gel is when I go the other way, okay? If you're doing it with a stylus, you do it like that. If you're doing it with our Get Gel comb, you put the notch on the side, right up against the side, and it pulls down. That pattern is called a cascade. And then you shift it, and you go back. And that is the full Get Gel. We only do it, when we do the other way, we only do it one time down, shift, one time back, because the chances of why I say messing up that pattern are about 100%. So we just do it the one time. And it's combed well enough. So that is a full Get Gel. And you can just take that print as is. Or sometimes I go in with the stylus. And I'll do just half of it and kind of nice, yeah. It just I like the combination of the lines and the curves that you can do with this, like that. See? So if you're making this pattern and you want to have a sample, that's the full Get Gel. And we'll take that print, okay? Here's my allumed paper. It's white. Take the two corners. Nice a nice center of gravity. Work with that. Corner nearest you. My left hand in. And lay it slowly all the way down. Okay. Okay. So that's the Get Gel right up there, the full Get Gel, and this is just adding a little stylus to it, okay? I suggest you practice that a number of times. You're going to need to know how to do this pattern, okay?